Iceland is one of the most otherworldly places on the planet. Despite being a country smaller than Colorado, it's packed with colossal mountains, massive glaciers, powerful waterfalls, and some of Europe's most beautiful and difficult to pronounce landscapes. So we don't blame anyone who struggles to pick a road trip route. This 7-day itinerary will show you some of the best places to stop along Iceland's Ring Road, plus what to know before you go. Assuming you land in Reykjavik first thing in the morning, pick up your rental car and grab some road trip snacks in town before setting out. Many people will tell you to spend day one traveling around the Golden Circle, but we recommend skipping it for more impressive sights. Instead, make the 3-hour drive from Reykjavik to Vik along the south coast. You'll start your trip with several quintessential Icelandic landmarks, including Seljalandsfoss, Skógafoss, and Reynisfjara, Iceland's most famous beach. For accommodations tonight, head for the Vik campsite, which lets you sleep in the shadow of mountains that cradle the town, or the modern Hotel Vik for a more upscale stay. Day 2 will take you from Vik to the Stocksnes Peninsula, about a 3.5-hour drive. Just off Ring Road, you might consider a 2-hour round-trip hike to Múlaglufur, a steep, craggy canyon with a river snaking through it and a magnificent 331-foot waterfall hidden at the end of the trail. Otherwise, you can head to Diamond Beach and Jökulsárlón, an impressive glacial lagoon. You'll end your day on the Stocksnes Peninsula at one of the most incredible sights in Iceland, Vestrahorn, a jagged, jet-black mountain that juts up dramatically from a black sand beach on the country's east coast. Just around the corner from Vestrahorn, set up camp for the night in the town of Herpen. There are several basic hotels in town, as well as Camping Herpen, a scenic campground with cottages, RV sites, and views across the Stocknes mountainscape. Days 3 and 4 will be your longest travel days by far, so stock up on snacks in Herpen. Leaving town, you'll drive in and out of the fjords along Iceland's east coast. Along the route, you'll spot impressive landscapes, including Eystrahorn Mountain, Vestrahorn's lesser-known, equally beautiful sibling, just 40 minutes away. We recommend an overnight stay in Uldis, the largest town in eastern Iceland, where you'll find plenty of lakeside B&Bs and hotels overlooking Lake Lurën. About an hour from town, you can see puffins near the village of Borgarfjörður Eystri during the summer, or take a dip at the Vak baths, thermal baths that float on Lake Úrvatn year-round. From Uldis, travel on to Mývatn, a massive volcanic lake. Spend the afternoon soaking in the geothermally heated Mývatn baths before landing in Akureyri, the unofficial capital of northern Iceland. While there are plenty of hotel options and campsites in and around town, you can't go wrong with the Hotel Akureyri. At this point, you may want a rest day. Walk around town, enjoy the laid-back vibes, and look out for Akureyri's famous heart-shaped streetlights. If you're up for it, there are plenty of day trips nearby. Make the 1-hour drive to Húsavík, the whale-watching capital of Iceland, or the 30-minute drive to Skógafoss, the most powerful waterfall in Europe. The stretch of Ring Road between Akureyri and Reykjavik is filled with options, so here are 2 recommendations for the last leg of your trip. You could travel to the Snæfellsnes Peninsula to see the iconic Kirkjufell mountain. From there, those who want to extend their trip can take a ferry from nearby Stykkishólmur up to the West Fjords, the wildest, least touristed part of Iceland, or head back to Reykjavik. While many people say that the Icelandic capital is a one-day stop at best, we would tend to disagree. If you know where to look, there's enough to do in the world's northernmost capital city to merit its own guide. Unique museums, Michelin-starred restaurants, the famous Hallgrímskirkja church, and easy access to geothermal baths like the Sky Lagoon, a less crowded alternative to the Blue Lagoon. Here are 4 things to know before you go on an Icelandic road trip. First, always get the best car insurance your rental company offers. Iceland's roads are gravelly, windy, and winding, so it's best to be prepared. 2, remember to check Iceland's leading weather app and website, Veður.is, for the weather forecast before you drive. The weather changes fast here, and trust me, you do not want to end up in a rain or snowstorm when you're driving along the fjords. 3, speaking of weather, you'll want to pack for it all. You will never regret bringing a few extra warm layers, as well as waterproof boots, pants, and jackets that'll keep you dry as you explore. And 4, stay flexible with your plans. Between weather, seasonal road closures, volcanic activity, and long driving days, Iceland is a destination best explored slowly and flexibly. And there you have it. Let us know in the comments if there are any other stops you'd add to this trip. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.